We ate 6 cupcakes that night on our bed after.
You're a weirdo.
Didn't mean to go there. We ate our cupcakes.
Ew.
If your thing is a smoky eye, do a smoky
Yeah,
eye.
do
If
whatever
you've
your
never done a
thing is.
smoky eye in your life, your wedding is not the time to do a smoky eye. You should definitely have a packed, stacked registry.
With a multitude of price ranges.
Yes, agreed.
Sometimes I open someone's registry, I'm like,
Okay.
this is all Crate and Barrel, and I don't really know you that well.
Gift card it is.
Welcome back to
Always Here.
We're your hosts, Abby Howard.
And Abby Howard.
We are back. We never usually record on Fridays.
No, it feels a little weird.
It does feel weird. I'm like, guys, it's the end of the work week today.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I don't know. What are we doing?
It's
Well,
my
you were
fault.
at Disney.
Yeah, we were in Disney.
Yeah, I want to hear about it. Was it
It
fun?
was fun. We love Disney, so we're always going to have a good time. It was chaotic because we switched hotels every night, which really sent us for a spiral.
Yeah, how was that? Was that
Because
crazy?
the kids couldn't nap, so they were really tired. I started to feel
Dang.
really bad for them. I was like, this is supposed to be fun, and they were like, exhausted. Like,
You're like, all right, buck up.
they're not
Keep
the kind
going.
of kids that nap on a stroller. They're not the kind of kids that show signs of getting tired other than like getting really wound up and then like falling off the cliff.
Sure.
So I felt sad. Like there were some teary moments.
Oh, like you
leaving
just
the
felt guilty?
parks. Well, I wasn't crying.
Oh, that's what it made it seem like.
No, the kids were crying.
Oh.
And they're pretty resilient guys. So I was like,
They
we really
are.
pushed them too hard. But
Well.
they had a really fun time. They hated leaving. It was good. It was the first time in public where strangers were like, when are you due?
Wow.
So I was like, wow, I'm having a big bump because I feel like at 24 weeks, it's kind of early for strangers to like feel that confident. But it was usually men.
They're always confident.
They've always got the audacity.
If there's one thing men got, is the audacity. I love that quote.
I like it though. I like it so much, especially
Yeah.
after like having a loss. Like, I'm like, I love that I am showing and that you feel very confident that I am
Yes.
pregnant. And so that was really sweet. And yeah, like I was like waiting for coffee and this like older man, he's like, when are you due? And I was like, you're so sweet.
I honestly love that.
I love that.
I'm like, ask me.
That's like a problem now because it's like everyone's super cautious because like
I know.
lo and behold, you could say it and someone's not.
That did happen to me the other day.
Oh,
It's okay. I wasn't offended.
it happened to you?
Yes. A lady goes, when are you due? And I said, well, I just had a baby 7 months ago.
Abigail, what?
No, I didn't even. She was old. It's okay.
Where did this happen?
The
You
park.
even-
Yeah, I know. No, I know. It just happens. But I wasn't upset about it. I was like, she's old. She's senile. That's
I'm
what I told
actually
myself.
so confused. She's blind.
She actually probably can't see me. We were like this far from each other.
You look so skinny. I don't even actually get that. I thought you were talking about you asked somebody else.
No. She
Have
asked
you
me.
done that though?
Probably, honestly. I kind of like that.
No, I'm like we've gotten too careful now in a
Uh-huh.
way where it's like I even feel myself, but I'm like, no, people want to talk about it. Like
Yeah.
But anyway, it was sweet that like men were asking. I felt like I was like,
Yeah, validated.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, it is a lot of work. I kept pulling that card with Matt because he was like, I'm so tired. I was like,
Oh,
I'm so
please,
tired
I'm
and
so
I'm
tired.
24 weeks.
I'm just gonna keep one up and yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I did it twice and I was like, okay. I
Okay.
said it as a joke.
Yeah.
And he didn't laugh. So I was like, I was like, I was being sarcastic. I'm like, not complaining. I'm so happy.
Right. Like, do I need to run it back?
No, I
I'm
felt
pregnant.
You had a business event.
We did, which was really fun. You guys were supposed to go. You played hooky. It's fine. I didn't tell anybody. It was good. We went to the Forbes 30 Under 30 Summit, which was cool to be invited to it and go.
I saw people traveled in for it. So
A lot of people traveled in.
That's really cool.
I was talking to Caleb. It's the first time. Well, Caleb was with me, so which was also fun because we just had the whole day together.
Wait, did Dave go?
I invited him, but he didn't. I don't think he
Dave
went.
told me he was gonna go.
Yeah, I didn't see him there. I didn't check in though.
Dave is Val's husband.
Yeah, Val's our weekly shout out.
Shout out. We have not talked about Val nearly enough recently.
I know we need to bring her
guys,
up more.
she was at the event. If you were there, you might have seen her.
It's true. I'm actually going to her house tonight. I'll see you later, Valley. I never called her that. Valley. Valley. I'm going to call her that. It was really fun being in a business setting like that again. I just haven't done that since I had the clothing store. And maybe since we even lived in Kansas City. It feels inspiring and motivating, and it's fun to learn and hear from cool people. I didn't get the most out of it, to be honest. It was really geared towards founders, startup vibes. But it's still interesting just to listen to these people, their stories and their interview questions. And they had some cool speakers like Dwayne Wade, Michael Phelps, Ashley Graham. Really cool. Yeah, and then amazing, like some awesome people in the tech space too. So it was cool. Oh, the guy, he's a TikToker. His name's Jack. He's a chef. He talked to creators. His talk was really cool. You've probably seen his stuff. But yeah, it was like a lot of good speakers and stuff. It was fun. It was a full packed day. That's all I really have to say about it.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Did you think it was more so geared towards creators, or what did you think?
No, it was more towards, I think, tech startup.
But did you think it was for creators?
No, I didn't really know. I just thought it was like business, people in business. And it was interesting. What I was going to say, and then I lost my train of thought, was that I was telling Caleb, it feels like I'm back in college at a sorority business school event, because I hadn't been around that many people my age in like business casual dress in such a long time. I literally felt like I was back in college.
You're like, here we go.
I'm like, okay, career fair. I never went to a career fair.
I was going to say, neither did I.
Really?
Yeah, no.
That was Addie's bread and butter.
I went there, and then I also was a recruiter, so I worked them all the time.
I know. I never went. I was like, I'm going to be my own boss.
I don't ever
And I'm
want to
like,
be my
probably
own
should have
boss.
gone to a career
I was
fair.
like, I'm going to be a mom.
And I'm the other way. I'm like, I'll work for someone.
I went to like science fairs. I was going to be a teacher.
like
You would go to like STEM
Little
nights
kids?
for family. Yeah, elementary school.
Oh, fun.
Like kids.
That's cute. So that was great. It was really fun to be there. Thank you, Forbes, for the invite. I was honored.
Yeah, that's really cool.
A man stopped me and introduced and said, my wife loves your podcast. And he recognized me from being on their TV at their house. I was like, that is so cool.
That's sweet.
I know.
That's sweet.
I know. So we got a picture. So shout out if that was your husband. He was lovely. And wish I got to meet you too. But it was really cool.
That's really cool.
That makes me think, I'm like, would Blake, if I would say my like favorite influencers, they're not even influencers, is chicks in the office. I'm like, if he saw them, would he stop and say hi for me?
That's
probably
see,
not.
in my head, I'm like, that is like, that's just exactly my love language though. Like when someone knows like the details of your life. Like I've heard before, like couples like giving like their spouse like a syllabus of themselves, like up to date. Like these are the podcasts I like, these are the books I like, these are the shows I like. So then you guys like can know each other so well. I was like, I need to do that for Matt. But I do feel really known by Matt recently, actually. This was my, wow, that's crazy. I'm jumping ahead, but we can go back to Hope and Hard. You guys, this was so good. Last night, I am out of the shower.
Abby texted us at 9:51 p.m. in all caps. I have a wow that's crazy.
It was from Matt Howard. It was from Matt Howard. And it's not something, this is niche. Okay, first of all, let me paint the picture, but don't think about it too graphically. I had just gotten out of the shower.
So let me paint the picture, but
don't paint it.
But
too
don't
well.
paint
I
it.
was getting out of the shower. I'm in a vulnerable state, and I'm like getting into the suitcase, and Matt goes, Abby, you're never gonna believe it. He's so enthusiastic. He was running up the stairs. He goes, they found out what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke. What?
We just talked about this.
I said, wait a minute.
Are you kidding?
I am literally, I'm just beside myself. I'm like, what? Just
lost
now?
colony.
I said, this just happened. He's like, yes, they just released this YouTube video explaining about it. And like researchers are commenting like that it was pretty accurate to like their findings. Anyway, I can tell you what happened to them.
Tell us.
Well, from what I understand, I still need to watch the whole video because, gosh, it was 10 p.m. I got a lot of things
How
to
long
do.
was it?
I don't know.
Long enough. Okay, keep
Lengthy.
going.
And from what I understand, this isn't science, but apparently they must have assimilated with an indigenous tribe around them because they like studied like some of the like people's mitochondria in their area, and they found that they like married in and started like they just assimilated.
What?
Which I was like, what a beautiful ending to that.
Beautiful rap.
Literally, my brain was just a puzzle. For context, you guys, we were talking about Roman empires a couple episodes ago. I was talking about how my Roman Empire since second grade has been the lost colony of Roanoke, which ever since I would just like think about it, and I now I just feel like there's puzzle pieces just like
Oh yeah, they're just
but
beautiful.
But I was still skeptical because I was like, I need a lot more evidence than that, but I'm gonna watch the whole video.
Okay.
If it's enough for researchers, it should be enough for me.
Sure.
So but
you put that piece in that puzzle, you Mod Podge it and hang it on your wall, Abby.
I told so mad. I said, I just talked about this on the podcast a couple episodes ago. He goes, no. I said, you just knew that. He goes, Abby, you've talked about this all the time. He goes, in fact, I think you brought it up on one of our very first dates. You were like, yeah, whatever happened to those guys? I'm just trying to play it off on like one of our first dates. Like it's not something that really consumes my mind. Like, the Lost Colony.
Lost Colony Roanoke. You heard of it?
Never heard. What happened to those guys?
Whenever there's a long conversation with strangers, you go, so you heard of the Lost Colony of Roanoke?
He's like, Abby, you talk about, he said, I remember you bringing this up on one of our very first dates. I was like, wow. This
really has plagued you for a long time.
It's not been light for me. It's not been casual. Don't let me convince you that it's been casual.
Wow. But beautiful.
It's beautiful. They assimilated. That. What a great... Could they have all done that a little bit better? Like,
at least they didn't all die. Is that what they were thinking happened?
Yeah, that was one of the prevailing theories. Okay. There was a lot of illness that spread through those colonies. They didn't really know how germs worked.
Yeah, I know. I we still struggle with that.
I'm actually reading a book that takes place like in that time period right now. Mm-hmm. And the woman is a midwife. And I'm like, God, I was not meant to have babies at that point.
Wow. No, I think about it all the time. Definitely not. Mm-mm. You for sure would have not. You wouldn't have been
sauce. Definitely not you.
Not you.
No. Wait, why?
A C-section.
They'd get stuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be walking around with a bent hip. Speaking of books, we have book club today. It's going to be at the end of the episode. So don't click off if you're waiting for that because it's the end of the month.
End of the month.
Do you have a new book for May?
I have a lot of books I've been wanting to read. I could just throw out there.
Yeah, throw them out there. Someone left a comment and was like, "Can we rotate who picks books?" I'm just gonna tell you, I'm never gonna pick the book.
I also always never know about books. Recommendations of what I should read.
No, you guys pick. I'm always dominating.
I don't even know what books are.
No, they're like Abby's picks are.
I don't even know.
I've been really wanting to read The Correspondent.
What is that about?
Perfect.
It's all letters, like letters between two people.
Oh, I would like that.
That's fun.
And it's a very popular book right now. Most people have probably already read it too. So if someone has already read it, they could hop into and hear the discussion. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I was just throwing that out there.
That's fine.
Cool.
There was also something I was going to bring up.
So easy. We're like, yeah, sounds
nice.
Good.
I feel like it would be rather fast paced with it just being letters.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Should we also? Did you say you wanted to say one more thing about the Lost Colony of Roanoke?
No. This was about Disney. Oh. I was really reminded about how deep in the boy world I am because we spent our whole time at the Avengers campus and Star Wars and Cars Land. And our friends that brought a girl were doing the princess thing the whole time. Aww. And I was like, we are deep in this. We are committed to the boy bit. Yeah. And I was like, nothing really makes you realize the difference in raising little boys and little girls with typical little boy and little girl interests other than being in Disney.
Really?
I was like, we never saw them. They were doing completely other things.
Aww.
I was like, sweet. She's wearing a princess dress. We're literally trying to keep our kids from killing strangers with their lightsabers.
Right.
I'm like...
They're going to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Yeah. You are going to Goofy's
Their daughter
Kitchen.
Stays with them. Our kids walk away. And
right.
She was so sweet. It was my friend Ashley. She was like, well, because they know that you're always going to be there. I was like, thanks for thinking of that. That's kind. I was like, they really think they don't need us. They just will walk. They see something fun.
They own it. They're
and
I know where I'm going.
Yeah, they're like, this is actually
And they'll talk to anyone. They'll be like, hey, can I get on this? Am I tall enough? They will talk to random people all the time. I'm like...
Perfect.
What am I here for?
I love it.
Could have pulled that Bears and
They're
Bears
very
butt.
independent, but I was like, wow, I'm so reminded of the boy world. Matt he goes, wow, this is he's like, we are so deep in this. He's like, do you ever think about how it'd be so different? I was like, I can't even fathom Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. I can't fathom it.
I don't think she'd go, honestly. She'd be outnumbered.
No, if we have a girl,
yeah.
Then everything's gonna stop for them.
Oh,
they're done.
You're like, boys, you've had your time.
You've had your time.
If
we did a family trip, we'd have to split up.
Yeah, we would.
What would we do?
Yeah.
What would we do?
Oh gosh, they gotta find some common.
No, they could go to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique and become princes. I'm pretty sure.
That's true.
They can get a little.
I know that they'd be wanting some glitter.
I'll give you shimmer, please.
Shimmer.
He would.
They both would. I feel like they would both be so into it.
They'd be into it. I don't really have anything else to share for Hope and Heart.
Oh, I actually have a good hope.
Okay, well, let's do our announcement and then we'll go to Hope and Heart.
What's our announcement?
Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. We're doing a Patreon now, Meg.
Yes.
That is, yeah. That's how all of our big announcements are going to come in song. Yeah, we're launching a Patreon this coming month. Yeah, we've been trying to figure out where we want to move this platform and have a really like interactive place where we can chat with you guys a little bit more so personally, because it's kind of hard in the comment section. And like, I don't know, sometimes the book club segment feels a little long on here. I don't know, just we're trying to figure it out, and we want to deepen our community with you guys. So we've had a lot of fun things planned for this Patreon. We're really, really excited about it. There's going to be a free monthly newsletter that I'm currently writing. It's not AI, it's me. So just know that there will be a lot of grammar mistakes there. But I'm excited about it.
I'm really excited. I feel like we've been talking a lot about like what's next, like where do we move from here? And this feels so aligned with like all of our goals from the very beginning, as like in sense of like going deeper with our audience, not necessarily wider. We would love to welcome more people to our audience, of course. But our focus has always been to grow deeper. And so I feel like this is like a really cool way to do that. Do you want to say everything that's offered?
Yes. So we're going to have the free newsletter that's open to everybody and anybody. And then we're going to have our exclusive page that is going to be, it's $5 a month. And we're going to have the book club over there. We're going to have book club chats. So it's going to be way more interactive, like we said. We're going to have extended bonus content on every episode, which is really fun. We're going to have different chats for Always Hungry, recipes, video footage. I mean, we're just going to really deck it out.
Make it worth your time.
We are going to make it worth
your
your time.
I also feel like a lot of the things that we might end up trimming from these episodes for any reason under the sun, we'll probably find it under there too. Yes. And that'll be fun. The people that get it will get it.
Yep. We're going to do bonus. Like, we're going to make the podcast or the book club segment a whole extra episode on Patreon, which would be fun. So I don't know. It's going to be, I'm just really excited for it.
Something to be excited about. No pressure, obviously. But for those of you that have wanted more, this feels like a really accessible way to like make it accessible for those that want more. And those are like, this is plenty right here. I'm going to stay right here. But definitely check out the newsletter.
Yes, I'm so excited. Yes. Yeah, I know. Our main episodes are our main thing, baby. We're keeping these amazing. But we're also going to have extra amazing stuff over there. So, yeah, that's exciting. And we'll have more information on that in the description box.
So the next book club will be there.
Yes. And it's the book, The Commuter. What is it?
The Correspondent.
The Correspondent.
The cover has like 2 birds on it.
Beautiful.
I feel weird because I feel like now I'm nervous because I have different taste in books than you guys.
Listen, I'm going to read what I'm told to read.
I have to read it. It's homework and
assignment. We've been pretty good so far.
Okay, good.
Let's go.
I mean, I haven't read it, so I can't be held...
Yeah. Listen,
any of the books that I have chosen, I have not read. Yeah. I also don't like knowing much about a book before reading it.
It's okay if the books don't align with our values. It's okay.
It's okay. Something could happen.
There's everything. There are gonna be things.
Something could happen.
We're just gonna read it. It's fine.
We're just gonna read it. It's for entertainment. Okay.
It's fine. Okay. We have Hope in a Heart.
My hope was that I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and I'm officially graduated from the maternal fetal medicine doctor.
Oh my gosh, you didn't say
so
that.
Exciting.
Thank goodness.
Woohoo!
For the biggest reason that I'm excited to be graduated from that is obviously because the baby looks, there's no more reason for concern. They did like a really long, they did an echocardiogram today. And like there was really no, they even asked me, they're like, why are they having you do this? I was like, really? It's all just because we have some unknowns with a late term loss. And they were like, okay, because everything like looks fine. So I was like, yay. That's great. The other thing that's good about that is that that appointment cost $902. And every time I go, it's about that much.
Yeah, they love to charge more.
It's so insane. And that just honestly makes me so sad because like I'm like, medical care should not cost that much. Like that is insane.
I know.
I'm so glad that they have like I was also thinking about this. They were looking at this tiny baby that's not even 2 pounds, the veins going into his lungs. They're looking at the veins that are like paper
it's super
thin.
Cool. I know.
And I'm like, it is amazing that they can do this, that doctors know how to do this and they have this technology, but gosh, it feels like it should be a little bit more accessible than that. And I'm so grateful that that's not like a huge concern, but it does make me really sad for other parents that are like, this simply would not be an option. Like, because it's just, that's what I had to pay just to walk in the office.
I know.
$902.
I know. I had that with, because CJ was high risk and he had some things when I was growing him in my belly that they had concerned about. And so then with Vivian, they automatically wanted me to go to the MFM. And I went in and they're like, that's going to be $600 out of pocket. And I was
Every time.
Every time. And I was like, hey, you know what? I actually can't afford that right now. And I kind of had to go back and forth with my main doctor because they're like, well, we don't want to see you because of these concerns. So we want you to go there. So I was like, hey, I'm not doing it. Like, I just can't. And if you tell me there's a problem, I'm going to go. But just for like preventative, it was like, yeah, it was just scary to think that because we weren't prepared. We hadn't budgeted that. We were a little nervous for that. So yeah, it's hard if it's not accessible at the time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what an exciting hope.
And also this baby, this has never happened to me before, is measuring to the day.
Wow.
So he is exactly 50%. Which
Smaller.
I'm like, this is a great possibility now for a potential VBAC because also the placenta is now like almost 4 centimeters away. So it's not even a concern anymore that they're following up on.
Wow.
So I'm like, I've never thought that I'd actually be a candidate, but now I am a candidate.
Wow.
Potentially. So it would be cool.
Oh my gosh.
But
I didn't even know you were thinking about that.
I asked the doctor, I was like, what's the odds of the baby like just jumping up? And they're like, we wouldn't, anything normal would be maximum 15% like percentile jump, which I'm like 65 even feels so small.
Yeah, totally. You're like, we were talking 99.
Yeah, like I was like, no, they were both like 90. And so I was like, or Augie was. And so I was like, well, this is great. And they're like, the only reason it would jump is if like there was something wrong.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, we've done a lot of tests. So we're just going to buckle down and hope for the best. But yeah, so I was like, surprising. But I was like, very glad. I was like, I've never experienced 50 percentile.
Yeah, wow.
Feels so great.
What
so
a different
little,
world.
So tiny.
So small.
Little boy.
Cute, yeah. Well, that's so exciting, Abby. Wow, a lot of big things.
Yeah.
Those are great hopes. Well, my hope is May. I'm excited for May. I love the month of May.
Yes.
And is this in May when this is posted?
Yeah, it's May 1st.
It's May 1st. This is the great month.
Day.
This is my hope and my heart, actually, is that May is a overwhelmingly packed month. And I know you feel the same way. Like, it's going to be a lot. So that's a little bit hard, but there's so many fun things happening in May. I'm not going to list them off right now because you'll hear them throughout the next couple weeks. But I'm very excited to be in this month.
My heart is I'm emotionally drained because I did another podcast this morning and I cried my eyes out. So I'm like,
Really?
yeah, it was a grief podcast. So,
Oh, you were a guest on it.
yeah, I was a guest on it. And I'm just like,
Well, good.
how does she do that as her whole podcast every day? Whenever we've had guests that have hard stories too, I'm drained for them too. So I'm like, how is this what you do every week?
She must just become numb to it, you know?
I don't know. She was crying with me.
Oh, that's sweet.
So
Wow.
that's why I look like I've been crying is because I have.
Oh, I didn't think you'd look like it.
Oh, I did touch up my makeup, but it was bad. Matt walked in and goes,
Oh, Pookie.
because he knew that he was like, this is,
Yeah, that's sad.
he knew it was going to be hard.
That's hard,
But yeah, so nothing to be concerned about. Nothing's actually currently wrong. I just am drained.
Well, it'll be a blessing to others.
I also don't hide how I'm feeling emotionally very well. Like, I'd always it concerns our in-laws a lot. If I don't feel like talking, I don't talk. It's just a common theme that I have.
It does freak people out.
It does freak people out. That's a weird thing about me. I'm like not trying to be rude. Like, does it come across as rude?
I don't know. I'm so used to it.
It's
No, I'm
easy
so
to
used
read.
to
I'm
it.
like, okay, I'm not going to bother her right now. I can tell.
Yeah, I'm just so
something's
used to it.
up. Yeah.
Such a mess.
No.
I don't like really put it on very well. Like, if I'm like tired or like I'm just not feeling social, I just don't participate.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I hope I didn't make other people uncomfortable. I just didn't want to talk.
Yeah, I know.
So I didn't talk.
No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I announce, I'm like, sorry, I'm tired. I'm just not going to talk.
Just so everyone knows.
Everything's fine. I just actually just don't feel like opening my mouth. Shocker, because it's usually open.
I know. That's why it's always so jarring. It's like, what's wrong?
What's this silence?
And then all of a sudden,
Like, they always think I have a headache or something, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
sweet.
physically feel fine. Emotionally, I'm actually fine too. I just chose not to talk.
yeah, it's good. That's good. No, you're not rude. No.
But I am going to talk on this because this is a podcast.
The minute we stop, she's going to shut up.
I'll just shut up and walk away. Just kidding. No, I'm excited to talk with you guys.
Yeah, we are excited. Let's jump into our top. Oh, wait.
No,
Wow, that's crazy.
She did hers. We don't have to do
I
unless
want
you want
to.
to. You want to?
Well, what is
Addie
it?
had a
we
fun
can
idea. We've been
Just
talking for a
it's
while.
fun for me.
We're moving some of this over to Patreon, so it's okay. We're good on time.
This is your last long episode, though.
Yeah.
Thank you to Cash App for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. Abigail, what is one money lesson you wish you would have learned earlier?
I wish I would have learned how to budget my money because Caleb and I had a hard conversation right when we got married, and yeah, it was a little bit of a rude awakening.
I'm glad that you were able to figure it out. I feel like us and budgets too have always had contention. For all the parents out there with teenagers, we know you're already trying to have a lot of those money conversations and how to keep a million different things under control. Cash App is here and they help make sure your teens' money and their spending isn't adding to all of that craziness.
Cash App is designed to meet teens age 13 to 17 where they are with intuitive educational tools available through sponsorship by an eligible parent or guardian. Teens gain access to a personalized Cash App card that comes in different colors and patterns to fit their style and the ability to instantly access money from family and friends.
Cash App makes managing money feel easier and honestly just cooler than other options out there. The platform also has tools that can help teens develop real-world financial habits in a space that's safe and easy to navigate, all with your oversight and approval.
If your teen is getting their first job, Cash App can get them access to their paychecks up to 2 days early and can help them achieve personalized savings goals they can set themselves all within the app. With Cash App, these tools become something they'll actually want to use because they were designed with them in mind.
Finally, no one wants unnecessary surprises. With Cash App, there are no monthly fees, no minimum balance requirements, and no hidden charges when sending or receiving money. With the Cash App card, you and your teen's balances receive 24/7 fraud monitoring, and if something ever feels off, you have the ability to lock their card right from your phone in just one tap.
Skip the stress and give your teen a way to learn financial responsibility with no hidden fees. Download Cash App and get started today.
And for a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code FAMILY10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partner. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Direct deposit and promotions provided by Cash App, a blocking brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
Hulu just had their Get Real event, and they announced a lot of reality TV shows, which you guys know this is my
This is Addie's.
Addie loves
the highlight of
reality
my-
TV.
She does. It's good. We need
I love
this.
it. So
You keep us
well, we
relevant.
have to talk about the first one. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Orange County.
I don't know if I'm going to watch.
Oh.
I will be watching.
I know. I'll watch the first episode with you, Addie.
What's the consensus in the reality TV environment? I only knew about this because you guys texted me.
Yeah.
I know.
Caleb texted me.
As soon as I sent it, I said, should have saved this for a while. That's crazy. To announce it to you. I feel like the consensus right now is they're not Mormon.
Right.
And they weren't a friend group before the show, like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. This should just have been its own spinoff of like Secret Lives of Young Wives. or
TikTok
of, like,
wives.
TikTok wives or influencer wives. Something in that world and
A
changing it a
rebrand
little
would
bit.
have been
Yeah,
better.
I think so.
So
They probably hoped for that as well.
Probably.
They're like, I'm not Mormon.
Yeah, they're like, well, this is confusing.
and a lot of them, not wives.
That's
Oh.
true too. A lot of them are divorced.
Aspen Ovard is not a wife. Bobby Altoff is not a wife. And I think the rest of them may be wives. But those two for sure are not wives.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
A title change.
a title change would have been good. I think a lot of people are gonna. It seems like an interesting mix of cast mates.
It will be.
And did you know Macy from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, her sister is on the Orange County one.
No, which one's her sister?
The one who looks just like her.
Okay. I didn't
Look at the
put that
cast
together.
pictures and you'll be like,
Oh,
that's Macy's
Well, that's
sister.
cool.
Yeah, so her sister is on that one.
She is Mormon, so
Yes, so I think there are a couple
assuming.
Mormons.
I know Madison is.
Did you guys know about Dancing with the Stars, the next pro spinoff? That's
What is that?
coming?
My mom told me about that.
So it's a new show hosted by Robert Irwin.
oh my gosh, these people all get your bag. This is so exciting.
And they're picking who is going to be a competition series to see who's the next pro on Dance with the Stars, or the next season of Dance with the Stars.
That's
such a good
That's a
idea.
good concept.
Because
a
everyone wants to be on
amongst
Dancing with
pros.
the Stars now.
Yes.
And so there's already enough. But I feel like I would be more apt to honestly watch a competition show of like to get like I like that concept a lot. And obviously everyone loves Robert.
Yes, I think it's going to be great. I think a lot of people, like if you're in the dance world, you kind of know that So You Think You Can Dance does have like a walkway into Dancing with the Stars. A lot of the people on there have been on So You Think You Can Dance. So I think this is an interesting like step in between to like vet people out. So
Wait, they're picking the stars or the dancers?
The dancers.
Like the pros.
The pros.
That's a good concept.
A lot of them have been on So You Think You Can Dance before they became pros on the show. Like Jenna and Whitney.
Okay.
Those girls. But Mark Ballas's mom is going to be one of the judges on there. And she's like very well known. She in the dance industry. She does So You Think You Can Dance in another country.
Oh,
I believe.
cool.
Or
that's kind of fun
Strictly
for them.
Dancing.
But isn't it like they're staying in a house? It's also like a reality.
I didn't.
Oh, that's what my mom said. She said it was like Big Brother style.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like staying in a house.
I didn't watch the video.
My mom is not necessarily one to.
I feel like she knows.
Yeah, but I feel like in
She
dance,
probably knows.
The dancing probably.
I like
Ezra's
that
sister's gonna
aspect
be in
of
it.
it too because
Yeah.
it feels separate from Dancing with the Stars. Like it's not just a dance
Not just
competition
dance.
show. Like you're kind of seeing them. They're like how they interact.
Well, I also like that because I feel like a lot of people love the pros and you like their personalities and stuff, so you get to know their personalities before. That's a great concept.
Yeah, and people like, as they've introduced new pros, people have had their opinions of like Riley being able to just become a pro or Ezra just becoming a pro versus these you're watching them win a competition and then they get to be a pro. I think it's a good format
That is good.
for them. So
Wow, that's cool. So will that come on air in between seasons of Dancing with the Stars?
it's before Dancing with the Stars.
And then you'll get to watch them on Dancing with the Did they announce the Dancing with the Stars cast?
There are 2 that they announced. It is in a house, by the way. I'm reading now that they are going to all live in a house together. Dancing with the Stars, they've announced 2. Maura Higgins. Do you know who that is?
I don't think so.
She was on Love Island. She's like a very well-known Love Island UK girl. And then she's hosted Love Island, and she was just on the last season of Traders. She was the second. She lost to Rob, who was the winner. And she got a Birkin out of it. So a Birkin bag for.
Whoa.
She was like, if you're lying to me, you have to buy me a Birkin. And he did.
Oh, well, we love a man of their word.
Yeah. So with the money that he won. So Maura Higgins.
Like Birkin.
He's like, I will lie and give you a Birkin.
He's like, how much are these bags?
They are expensive.
They are expensive. How much are they?
You can't just buy a Birkin.
No, you also cannot just buy a
So
Birkin.
how do you
Why
just do
can you
that?
not just buy a
You
Birkin?
have to
be
buy
invited.
something smaller for you have to work your way up to be able to buy a Birkin.
You have to work up your reputation with Hermes to be invited to buy a Birkin.
That's so dumb.
The funny thing
No,
about
I
that
love
is
it. I love watching these girlies on TikTok.
I learned all of that from this situation. Where
Really?
because he got help by Lisa Rinna to be able to go. Lisa Rinna is a housewife.
She helped him buy the Birkin.
Yeah, because he obviously didn't have
Tale
any
as old as
reputation
time.
with them.
Yeah, that's the side of TikTok I'm on. I'm on like Hermes shopping haul trying to get my Birkin. No, I will never be that gal, but I love watching other people be
It's
those
like
gals.
you can't buy. Is it a Rolex? Or there's like a certain watch that you can't buy. Like you can't buy that brand. You have to like work your way up to be able to buy it.
I don't think it's Rolex, but I know.
A different one of the different types of brands. And then Sierra Miller, you probably don't know who that is. She's from Summer House. Long story short, she was dating a guy. They broke up, but she still really likes him in this show. Her best friend, her name's Amanda. She was married. They just got a divorce. And Amanda is Sierra's best friend. And Sierra tells Amanda all about what's happening with her and the guy she was dating, which is West. Amanda is now dating West. Big deal in the reality TV world.
I got lost.
I know,
Betrayal.
I also got lost. But I'm sure other people know what you're talking about.
Yeah, people, if you're in the reality TV world.
Wait,
you
her
know.
friend
know.
started dating her
ex-
ex-husband?
No, other way around. So
Her ex-husband started dating her friend.
This is how rumors get started.
her friend started dating her ex-boyfriend. Basically, as soon as she got divorced, she started dating her friend's boyfriend, or her friend's ex, which she is like still has feelings for.
no.
And she knows that very well. Yeah.
As soon you gotta just pull out that there's plenty of fish in the sea.
So my guess
of the
is
stuff
Sierra
that
wouldn't
happens
have
in,
made
like,
it on Dancing with the
real
Stars
life.
if this hadn't happened to her. So
She's on Dancing with the Stars now?
Yes.
The girl that got her heart broken?
yes.
Oh, we love
good.
we love a comeback.
So I don't think she would have been on Dancing with the Stars if this hadn't have happened.
Oh, hey,
But she
no
also
press
was
is
on
bad
Traders.
press. Okay, I can just say.
At least she gets to be on Dancing with the
There
Stars.
she goes.
And then the only other one that I feel like you guys might care about a little bit is Project Runway is back.
I loved. Oh, come on, give it to me. What's
With
the
Heidi
news?
Klum.
What's the news?
Season 22, Heidi Klum returns to host. It'll feature 22 designers, the most in show's history. It premieres on July 9th on
Wow.
Hulu, Disney Plus, and Freeform, with 2 episode season premiere.
22 designers feels like a lot. Sometimes more is not better. I don't know. That seems a little like a lot of contestants.
It does.
What's typical for the show?
Like 15 maybe?
Oh, wow.
I don't know. That's a good question. I used to sit on my parents. I have vivid memories just brain rotting watching full seasons of Project One Way all day long on like a weekend and just being glued to the TV.
16 is typical for them to start with. So that's going to be a lot. But Dancing with the Stars, the next pro, that airs on July 13th.
Oh my gosh, fun.
So
I would watch the next pro.
Did you know there's a Dancing with the Stars con? Like a conference?
No, the dance world is very intense, you guys. Like from a young age, when you hear these like many famous dancers, like the dance
competition world.
Dance competition world is extreme. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like its own little...
I know.
An ecosystem.
The Dance with the Stars.
Well, I feel like ballroom's totally separate.
Oh, it is a whole separate world than like
Dance Moms
contemporary,
vibes.
Like solo.
Like in like group competition dances versus that. But the Dance with the Stars con is like for fans to come and like all the pros there'll be different panels, different things. Like
they're really
Dancing with the
thriving.
Stars is getting it.
They're really thriving.
Can I just throw something kind of a hot topic?
Throw something hot out.
You know how everyone, like obviously Taylor Frankie Paul got in trouble, you know? Okay. Why is Dakota on Alex Cooper's Unwell game show? Why is she canceled and he not also canceled?
Can I add another take on top of that?
There's an Unwell game show.
I think this Alex Earl thing, she's trying to take the heat off of that and be like, because she's never addressed having Dakota
and
really Huda,
crazy.
they both have criminal backgrounds.
Yes.
On their show.
You know how Dakota was
all over.
I'm sorry. Okay. Alex Cooper is having an Unwell game show. What is it like?
What's
Overboard?
Unwell? Unwell is
Winter
like the name
Games.
of her podcast?
Her network.
No, her podcast is called Her Daddy.
No, she has the Unwell network. So she has podcasts. She's basically creating a media company.
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay, she's having an Unwell game show called Unwell Winter Games, and she has all these contestants. She's had many of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives girls on her show, Taylor Frankie Paul included, Jesse, and obviously with all this stuff going on with Taylor Frankie Paul and Dakota and their fight and her getting arrested and them having like domestic violence between them, she put Dakota on her Winter Games. Can I just publicly say that's so wrong? Like, that's wrong. I think that's wrong.
If Taylor Frankie Paul's season of The Bachelorette is getting
canceled, why is he now being put on a pedestal and being put on this Unwell Games? I think that's wrong.
I agree, and I think
I haven't heard a person
the general
talk about that.
public also agrees with you.
Oh, people are talking about that.
People are very much talking about it. So
okay, well,
I'm might not be on that side of TikTok.
Okay, oldness.
I got you. People
not a hot take then. Good. Okay, good. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Well, here's the other thing. Taylor Frankie Paul was also supposed to be on Dance with the Stars. Like there was a whole episode in The Bachelorette about like leading up to that announcement of her being on. So now she's not. So.
All right, we should move on.
That is my pop culture segment.
That was a lot of pop culture.
I can't even get through Love on the Spectrum season 4.
No, you have to finish it. It was beautiful.
No, I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm working my way.
Brought me and Caleb almost had tears in his eyes. It was beautiful.
It's the sweetest show that exists.
It does.
I love it so much.
That is reality TV, baby. That's reality TV we can stand behind.
That's the only one I'm going to care about. I honestly don't think I'll watch any of those, but I would love to hear what you guys think about them. Thank you to Merit Beauty for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. If your makeup routine takes longer than roughly 5 minutes, it's not happening. No, it's not going to happen. We don't have the time. And that's exactly why Merit Beauty believes great makeup should be effortless. Their clean, thoughtfully curated essentials help you get a fresh, polished look in just minutes with products you can swipe on, blend with your fingers, and move on with your day.
I am probably the biggest Merit Beauty fan of all time. Their Flush Bombs are absolutely gorgeous, and I love their signature lips too. Everything that they make is so intentional and thought out, and every product is effective. And I love their clean beauty standards. I could go on for days. Honestly.
I feel like skincare and makeup naturally need to go hand in hand, and I love how they do that so seamlessly. And Merit's bestsellers are proof that less really is more. The Flush Balm gives you that natural, healthy glow without overdoing it. Then there's the Minimalist, which works double duty as both a foundation and a concealer, so you can get quick coverage without layering on a bunch of products.
If you're having a no makeup day, that's no problem. Merit's Great Skin Serum is all you need. If you have dry skin, I'm a super dry skin girly. Their skin serums are unbelievable and super hydrating. I mean, they're some of my holy grail products. It is time for your makeup and skincare to meet the reality of your daily routine with Merit Beauty.
Right now, Merit Beauty is offering our listeners their signature makeup bag with your first order at meritbeauty.com. That's MERIT beauty.com to get your free signature makeup bag with your first order. Visit meritbeauty.com.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fun to talk about reality TV, even though I don't watch a lot of it. I still like to know what's going
You watch
on.
Mormon Wives. You watch, the Kardashians.
Yes, I do.
You know some.
That's true. Yeah, I'm not fully out of the loop.
I feel like I'm pretty out, but I
That's
do
fine.
love on the spectrum, and I love that I'll talk about it forever. I love that their siblings are so sweet to
Yeah,
them,
they are.
and their parents seem like awesome people, and I'm just so happy for them.
Caleb's getting served a lot of Love on the Spectrum reels and TikToks, and he keeps saying them to me, and I'm like, the fact that you're getting served all this like Love on the Spectrum content is amazing.
Love this green flag.
It's such a green flag. He's like, this is so sweet. Did you see this? Look at this. Look at this. Well, we're talking today about weddings, do's and don'ts. It's May. It's the spring. It is wedding season is in full effect, which is such a fun season.
I have a little sadness around weddings. Not
okay.
sadness. I love weddings. I'm so excited. I shouldn't say sadness. I feel a little FOMO sometimes because I got married really young. Mm-hmm. Then I moved to an island. Mm-hmm. The island of Hawaii.
No, literally an island, Hawaii.
Literally moved to Hawaii. And then all my friends started getting married. And I became friends with only married people. So there's a whole season where I missed all the weddings.
That is a bummer. There was one year Caleb and I went to, I think, maybe 14 weddings one
It
year.
made me
It was so
really
fun.
sad. And then when some of my other friends started getting married, my own brother got married. I was popping out babies.
Right.
Couldn't go to them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, gosh, dang it.
Well, here's the circle of life. It'll come back around with our sons.
There we
and our
go. Gotta wait
children
for
and
the
their
next
friends.
batch, I guess.
I feel the same way. The year that we moved here, all of our friends got married,
All
and
the
we're like,
FOMO.
I can't go to all of them. So we went for 1 week. We caught a wedding at the beginning on that weekend before, and a wedding at the end. And then we're
You
like,
can catch two,
the
you
other
might as well
four, we're gonna miss this summer. We're
I
like,
feel
can only
so
do
sad
one.
about missing all those.
I'm sorry.
Such a bummer. I mean, I was supposed to be in a couple of them.
Yeah, that's
Sadness.
valid. That's valid.
Well,
Well,
like a bad
even
friend.
though you missed a lot of weddings, we've obviously had our own wedding, and we have been to a lot of weddings. And so we're going to do bride and groom wedding do's
I love
and
weddings.
don'ts and
So fun.
guest do's and don'ts.
Yes. I'm a little. Please take mine with a grain of salt, everyone.
Same, yeah, they're just for fun.
Why would you even value my opinion on weddings?
Yeah.
Please don't.
I
Please,
also-
if you did some of these that I said don't, hey, no big deal.
No,
It's
literally.
really not that big deal, but it's just fun. It's fun
It's so
combo.
fun. We also got married 7 years ago.
girly.
So
Yeah,
I know it's
we're
completely
dated.
changed.
We are aged.
We did ask you guys, should we do ours first and then the audience? Or?
I was thinking the audience.
Yeah, do the
first.
audience.
Let's do audience first.
Yeah.
Okay. We asked you what your guys' wedding regrets are because we thought those would be really entertaining, and you guys came through with some good,
So
good
many.
responses.
Okay, so should we just tear through these?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, the first one is off to a bad start. She said,
Wedding regret.
inviting my father-in-law
I'm sorry.
off the list.
There's no context to that, but I can assume it was no good.
Maybe it was a bad idea,
Maybe
honestly.
it was a bad idea. I'm taking your word for it. The next one, she said, 1,000 out of 10 loved our wedding, but not having a day of coordinator was a bad move for this type A girl.
That's Addie's
I
advice.
completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
Completely agree. Have a wedding planner.
Yeah, type A and type B. Type A, get your coordinator so that you don't have to worry, and type B, get it so that your day actually happens.
Did you have one?
Oh, of course.
This is so bad. I don't even know if I had one. I think I did.
I feel like you.
Wasn't it your
Well,
aunt?
I was not there. I feel like you. Someone
Oh,
at
I
the
think
venue.
it was my aunt.
It was your aunt.
Oh, did she do it?
I think so. She did do it.
She was your aunt.
It was my aunt.
Yeah.
She helped me. Your aunt helped me with a bunch of stuff because I had a day of coordinator, but I didn't have a planner beforehand, so I did all the planning.
Yeah.
And then I had the day of coordinator that just like did it, which was my friend.
Okay.
So your aunt helped me write all the stuff out that I needed to have.
My aunt is a wedding planner.
Yeah.
And I just remember I never felt more stupid in my life. Because I showed up to her house to like talk about my expectations for the wedding. And she's like asking me all these questions. I was like,
Oh.
whatever you think is best.
These are good thoughts.
I didn't think about that, honestly. And then I didn't have an answer for like any of them. I didn't even know what those categories were.
Sure. She's
I
like,
was
well,
like, so people really took care of me. I'm so blessed.
yeah, same.
Anne Marie says, also getting a dress I had to diet/work out to fit in. I loved the dress, but was uncomfy all day. That is sad.
That is hard. That'd be hard.
Gotta be comfortable.
That's a
Do
good
not wanna
shout,
think
girl.
about that.
That's good advice. I regret not taking leftover cake home. I didn't even eat it because I was so nervous. We also didn't have time to eat cake at our wedding, and we did cupcakes. And this was really sweet. Our mom or our day of coordinator put a bunch of them in a box, and we brought them to we were supposed to save them for the year. We ate 6 cupcakes that night on our bed after.
You're a weirdo.
I didn't mean to go there. It's just inevitable. After,
So not necessary. Anyway.
Say that? I missed that part.
It just kind of
the story
insinuated
kept
it.
going and going.
Well, we ate our cupcakes.
Ew.
Ew.
I don't want to know the context.
No, we ate them normal. Just after, and then we stayed up and ate them.
We saved the top of our cake and froze it and ate it for our first wedding
This
anniversary.
big bag's never going to do
We did. It wasn't good.
I'm going to eat all
Ours
that
is
cake.
still good. They saved it at the wedding venue for us, and they had a dinner for us
That's
on our
beautiful.
1-year wedding anniversary.
That's
ate our
really
cake.
beautiful.
I did not eat cake at the wedding either. I don't think I really ate much of anything. I was just partying. Sorry, not weird, but or not gross, but
Yeah, it was unnecessary. Laura said, wearing heels. I was so scared I was going to fall walking down the aisle.
kind of gotta wear heels though. I feel like
Yeah, well, my dress was really long. I had to wear heels or I was going to trip. Did you wear heels?
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Little
fancy.
tiny ones, like 1 inch.
Mine were big, and my feet did hurt, but I also had pain is game. So
Mine were from Amazon. They were literally like $19.
Beautiful.
No one saw them.
yeah, they don't.
Laurel says, drank a little too much. Nothing bad, but wish I was more present. That's a good shout.
Yeah, it's a good shout. Trinity said, I regret not doing a courthouse wedding and a longer honeymoon.
Oh.
A long honeymoon is the play. Caleb and I's was 2 weeks. It was
So
the best
fun.
time of my life.
Kelly says, not hiring a professional videographer. Had a phone on tripod. Not the same.
Oh, we talked
was
about this.
yours?
Yeah.
I should ask who recorded your brother-in-law, your guys'
Josh?
brother. Josh
Josh.
recorded it for you guys. I don't have that video. He said he
Your
recorded-
wedding?
Yeah.
That's sweet. He probably still has it.
I should
That's
probably ask
something
him about
that
it.
our in-laws are so good about. They're so good about taking videos and photos in the moment.
And knowing how to access them later on.
Yes, because they filmed our ceremony too because we didn't have a videographer or anything. And I'm so glad that we have the ceremony recorded.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we have no video footage of the day. And I'm just glad we have that, at least the main part.
That's
Pictures capture the rest, but the ceremony is beautiful and important. Isaiah said, not eloping like I wanted to. We compromised on a micro wedding. It's kind of cool. I've never heard of a micro wedding. I'm sure it was beautiful.
Someone said, a strapless dress. I dropped 10 pounds after my last fitting and my dress wouldn't stay up.
Whoa.
You know what? I always said I was never going to get a strapless dress, and I had a strapless
How
dress.
did that work? Did it stay up pretty
Yeah,
good?
it stayed up.
Good.
It was very comfortable.
They tightened that thing.
It was honestly just the neckline was the most flattering for
It was
me
really,
at that
really
time.
beautiful.
But I didn't think I would ever want one. Also, my wedding dress was in the basement of this bridal shop. So I wasn't like I was like necessarily picking from like my dress. It was just that one. That one was on clearance.
Yeah.
And I got it. And it was $200.
Oh my gosh. Perfect.
But they did, it was like, I think it was like 3 or 4 sizes too big. So then they just took it all down and then they made it the right height and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Added
amazing.
a little belt to it.
Cute.
It was so, but yeah, I never thought I'd get a strapless dress, but I was like, well, this one's the one.
Yeah, you're like, I love it. This one works.
This is something I've noticed a pattern. The first thing I try on, I really like.
Yeah.
So my ring, my dress, and my husband.
Yeah.
They're the first.
Good decision making.
That's
They're
funny.
the first I ever had, and I was like, great, I love it, it's amazing.
You know
Moving
what you
on.
like. You know what you like.
Very decisive.
Uh-oh. We got another
Oh.
one. Grace said, I regret marrying my husband. Oh, no, Grace. Grace, I'm sorry, girl. I don't know where to go from this.
I need more context.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
I
Don't regret
hope you're
it.
not
You
still
just
married.
You just
then.
learn from it and move on. Right?
Unless you're still married.
Okay, yeah, that's we need more context on that one.
So I was like, I need a little more context. Kaylee says we left early and didn't party. We also waited for marriage though, so
So you partied, just different. I'm just kidding.
That's what I'm saying. I left at 9.
I got on one
Definitely
today.
party. You're going to get to do the rest of the stuff your whole marriage.
Oh,
Yeah, enjoy your wedding.
Enjoy your wedding.
Oh, what were you saying?
Leave at 9. That's plenty late.
Leave at 9.
Kendall. Yeah, I actually think I left my wedding at 9.
I think mine ended at 9
You guys
or
stayed the whole
9:30.
time because you had fireworks.
we stayed till the end, but the end was at 9. Whereas like some weddings I've been to, I feel like they were
It's
like
like 10 usually.
or way later. You know.
My wedding started at like 4:30. So mine was like early. So we ended at like 9 or 9:30. I think.
Mine started kind of late because it was a Friday. I didn't get photos with the grandparents individually, and I did photos with them together. Yeah, that was write out your photos list before so that you have it all thought through and check it twice.
Have a vocal photographer too,
Yes.
because that is the hardest thing is organizing everyone, and you don't want to be the one as the bride being like, hey, you're in this, you're not in this. Like I appreciated that our photographer was more like soft spoken, but she had someone with her that was like collecting everyone.
Yes.
So that was nice.
That is nice. I mean, I'm a fan of a megaphone. I know it's a little tacky maybe, but bring out that megaphone.
This one says not getting a tan before.
Yeah, you got to,
You're
we're
wearing
big
white.
fans.
You're wearing white.
Stacy said, not paying more for a better hair and makeup stylist. Don't like my wedding pictures, sadly. Oh,
That's a common regret, I feel like.
yeah, that's a good advice.
Not my mom even talked about her hair and makeup still from her wedding, I feel like. She's like, it was the style. I'm like, yeah, the 90s.
Yeah.
Anything goes, man. This one says not being more assertive in what I wanted and trying to make everyone happy.
I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. I didn't really have like a strong vision for my wedding day.
I just want to get married.
I mean, I kind of did, but I was just like, hey, here's my inspo pictures. Now go do your job.
I was too
You know what I
young.
mean?
I hadn't been to other weddings. I literally, I had no opinions.
Yeah. I feel like I knew like visually what I wanted, but I didn't really care how it was executed. Like I was like, this is the inspo and I'm hiring you to do it. So I'm going to trust you to do your job. And if it doesn't turn out, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of my attitude. Mallory said, I just got married in January. I regret not going around to my guest tables to say hi to everyone. That's really sweet.
I will say, think ahead of how you want to address everyone in a way that's like efficient, but then you still feel like you get to see everyone.
Yeah.
We saw everyone. We dismissed everyone from the ceremony, so we got to see everyone like as they were like leaving the ceremony.
We did the same thing.
That's, yeah, I was going to say this. I've been to weddings to do that, and it's really efficient, and it's nice. And you don't have to worry about the rest of the night.
Yeah, we did walk around to tables at the reception too, which was fun. I was just having fun though. That's not for everyone.
I don't remember what we did.
This one says letting my mom have her way with most of everything.
You regret that? I feel like
That's what my mom
that's
did.
what we
It was
did.
Great times.
It was a great time, but yeah. So my mom threw a great wedding.
Yeah, I
Your
think
mom
it probably
did-
depends on your relationship with your mom.
Totally.
Or maybe how your mom likes
Handled it.
her vision for things.
Totally. Hannah said, not just paying for the limo. We ended up with a stripper bus. It's okay, girl. We
That's
drove
a
off
good
in
man.
Caleb's 1991 Camry, so hey, yo, baby.
Yeah, yo. I think they're talking about with the wedding party.
Oh.
I feel like a party bus could be fun. A lot of people do that.
Party was
Yeah.
fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Not getting a hotel night of. We just went back home, which was still special, but yeah, I get that.
I get that. Yeah, you want to feel like a different.
Yes.
We
different.
had someone, if you're not wanting to spend money on it, we had someone gift it to us.
That's smart.
Which was really nice.
Oh, that's
so
really
that's something
good.
you could like ask for, or even like put on your registry, just like a money fund or something like
Yeah.
that.
Totally. This girl said, Miss Piggy, having my hair pulled back.
Yeah, I liked having my hair up.
She regrets having her hair up.
Oh, having my hair pulled back. Mm-hmm. Oh, I liked having my hair pulled up
Mine
because
was
you
half
get
up
so
and down.
sweaty.
Yeah.
I actually didn't love my hair the day of just because there was a different hairspray we used and my curls fell, which made me a little bummed.
Oh, dang.
But I don't look back and
I had a
hate
weird
it.
thing
It
where I
was
was
just-
like, I did it for all the proms and my wedding. I was like, if I have a formal event, my hair has to be up and an updo.
Feels
Because I
more
never
dressy.
do it. And so I was like, I need to do that for my wedding.
Yeah.
And I did it for prom. Too.
I like some sort of updo too. Yeah.
I think it's my chubby cheeks. It makes me feel a little more.
Ooh, yes.
Obligatory invites and bridesmaids.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't feel obliged to do anything.
yeah.
We did our invites on Vistaprint and got them really inexpensive.
I think we did the same.
Yeah, you don't have to do them expensive.
No, I think she means like inviting people she didn't want to invite and having bridesmaids.
I think you're right. You do have to send an invite of some sort. People have to know the information.
I think she means like she felt obligated to invite someone that she didn't want to invite, and she's regretting that. That's how I take it, at least.
I felt that a little bit. Like I remember we had a tight guest list, and it was kind of hard sometimes because obviously like my parents paid for it, so they obviously want to invite their friends, and so I think I kind of had to come to understanding. I'm like, there are just some people that are going to be invited that I don't know, and that's none of my business, and it's okay.
Regretting having bridesmaids is kind of sad.
It is.
Because that was like a quintessential part for me.
Yeah, it's girlhood, you know.
Kelsey says having to get to the airport by 6 a.m. the next day for a honeymoon. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Go the day after that if you want to do it right afterwards.
Exactly. You need to build the day in there.
Yep. Too many people make that mistake.
They do.
You get too excited. It's not going to feel fun that day.
No, you want to sleep in. This person said, using the photographer that came in the venue package. Oh, I'm sorry.
Would you have to? You probably...
They regretted that. No, they probably was like, we have someone that comes with the venue. Probably not going to capture the vision you picture in.
Not the artsy ones.
Yeah.
Being so busy, I didn't have time to visit with everyone that came.
Yeah. Cassidy said spending too much time taking pics.
I hated taking pictures at the wedding, if I'm told.
I loved it.
I just wanted to get back to the party.
I didn't really care about the party. I was like, just get me kissing in the vineyard with my smoochie.
There's my smoochie. I just didn't want to take pictures. I just wanted to go have fun. I was like, let's dance.
Yeah.
This one says spending close to $100K instead of saving it for a down payment on a house. There's a fine balance.
There's a balance.
100K feels like a hefty budget,
especially if you're paying for it yourself. I get it too. And then in hindsight, you're like, 10 years down the road, you think, wow, I could have bought a killer house with that. Yeah,
it's a lot of money.
Totally. Well, those are great, you guys. Thanks for sending those in. I feel like that's good advice to people. I feel like that's so interesting. When I was engaged, I just wanted to hear all the things like, what did you want to do differently?
Yeah.
So we had some of our do's and don'ts for. Let's start with the brides.
I feel like we should start with the guests, don't you think?
Let's start with the guests.
Right? Okay.
Sure. Here's my first one for the guests. Do take lots of videos of the bride and groom to send to them. And just send them all the videos and footage after. Because like I said, we didn't have a videographer. So my memories and clips that I have are just from what people sent me. And it feels so special. And I wish I took more pictures and videos getting ready, hanging with my girlfriends. Like I wasn't on my phone because I wanted to be in the moment. And I really wish... maybe more so that my friends took more pictures and videos for me. But, I just like have someone so if you're a guest, take lots of videos and pictures for them.
I feel like I've seen a trend though where brides are like, please do not record.
Yeah,
really?
I don't like that.
They didn't want their smartphones out.
I want the smartphones out.
Yeah. You want the videos.
Yeah, and I will break that rule at your wedding. No, I'm just kidding. I won't.
If they specifically asked, that feels crazy.
Yeah,
but I think that's good advice.
Yeah.
I do have some like I know like on my Google Drive or Google Photos or like pictures people just randomly took and sent me.
Yes.
It was the boomerang season. So I have a lot of boomerangs. I also got married at 21. So I got a lot of boomerangs from my wedding, which is pretty funny and special.
Yeah,
I went to a wedding. They had QR code on the table that had a joint Google album. So if you took photos and videos, you can just add it to that Google album. So then you get them all at the same place. People aren't texting you photos. You make sure you get them all.
Wait,
do people still do wedding hashtags?
No. And guess what? That felt like the burden of my life, trying to think of a hashtag.
Did you have one?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Here comes the Howards, something really generic, something like that.
What if that was mine?
It should have been.
No, I don't remember what mine was, but people used to do hashtags so you could go on the hashtag and find everyone like the pictures.
So
it was a simpler time on social media. But I actually do, this isn't my advice, but like on like along those same lines, we had a family member that wasn't like a close, like I'm saying find an extended cousin that recorded on a camera for us, and then in hindsight we edited all that, like Matt edited all that footage and put it together, and that is it's very budget friendly because that's like her gift to us is that she recorded during the wedding.
Yeah.
And then we had so much footage, and it also just felt so personal that Matt put it together. Also, that's very niche because most husbands aren't going to know how to edit.
Right.
But I feel like you could slice and dice a video together. It's just a matter of having the footage.
Right, totally.
And then you have a camera, which is also something you're going to want for your life. So I actually like that's how that wasn't necessarily all thought out intentionally, but it worked out really well in hindsight.
It's good.
For the guests, okay, this is just so obvious. Don't be late. And this is really for people like me. Like, don't be walking in.
My other one was do get there early. I have a story. Keep going.
Don't be late. Don't be late. This is what I said. Okay, that was a small one. This one says, don't just show up for the ceremony, or don't just show up for the reception. I do think that there's a temptation to just come for the fun part, but like the meal and the party. Unless you have like a legitimate reason, go to the ceremony beforehand, because that's the purpose of the wedding.
Oh, I didn't know people did that.
Oh, I know a lot of people just go to reception.
Really?
I know people who do the opposite. They'll go to ceremony and not
the
Do
reception.
that. Do that. If you're gonna go swing away, tell them you don't want a meal.
Yes.
Tell them you're not coming.
Yes.
Because you don't want to have just like a bunch of unclaimed paid for meals.
Right.
But a lot of people will just like come for the reception. You're like, no, it's not. We want you to witness the vows.
Right.
That's what it's here for.
Right. Yep, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, I said do get there early. I actually had a wedding where we were running tight. This is the one place where I'm like 15 minutes early every time. We have to. And we walked in 2 minutes early, and I was like, phew, okay, we still made it in time.
Because you never also know what parking is going to look like.
You never know. And you might have a little bit of a walk to the venue. I walk in, I make eye contact with the bride as she's walking down the aisle. She went down the aisle 2 minutes early. That was a horrible moment for me. I was like, you look beautiful. Like waving her down. That's horrible. That's
Get
horrible.
Your car in reverse.
I was like, we gotta go.
As someone who has coordinated a wedding, if you are late,
Don't go in.
don't go in.
Don't go.
It draws attention to you. It disrupts, especially if it's a small venue that has like just one door. My venue for my wedding was on that. When you walk in the front door, you can go around until you get to the. So if someone walked in late, you couldn't tell. There was no doors opening. It was big enough. There's a really small venue in Springfield that a lot of people have their weddings at. You open that door, everyone goes.
Yeah,
it's so
and
loud.
It's so
It's
loud.
so loud and echoey in there. Like, don't come in. I texted my friend who was late to one. I was like, don't come in. I love you. They want you to be here. Please don't walk in.
I know. It's so distracting. So, yeah, that's a tough one.
They'll never know.
They'll never know. Wait, did you do a don't?
I did a don't. That was bad. What are we doing?
Are we okay?
No, I'm just going to go through
We didn't have our planning meeting this week.
I'm just going to go through it randomly.
Okay, just go through it.
I'm doing a do now.
Okay.
Do, get them a gift.
Oh, yeah.
But send it to their house if it's an option. Because I feel like now this is an option that wasn't like available like for our parents. But if they have a place where you can just send it to, you don't even have to worry about wrapping. It's better for you. You don't have to worry about wrapping. It goes where they want it, and then they don't have to worry about collecting everything at the end. But yeah, I would say get as obviously as your budget allows, get a nice gift. If they're like providing drinks, dinner, like this nice evening, that I feel like that's just transaction. That is worthy of that.
Totally. Also, if you're not invited to a shower and you're not going to bring a gift to a shower, I would say just bring money. And bring it in an envelope and put it in their little letterbox there. That was such a blessing to us. I mean, we had some very generous family and friends that gave us letters with a lot of cash. And it was, I mean, it just sets you up on such a nice foot for your wedding and starting your life together. So, you know, yeah, if you're not going to a shower or you don't want to cart a big gift, yeah, bring an envelope cash. That's a nice one. Okay, my don't. I did both my do's. Yeah, this one, don't wear white. I did that. I did make a mistake.
I remember you talking about this.
I didn't realize it until my friend Kenzie, she loves weddings. She's a wedding coordinator. And she asked me if she could borrow a dress. And I pulled out all my dresses. And in my head, this dress was blue. It's a blue.
How do you confuse that?
Well, it had blue flowers all over it.
Oh, but
so
it's a white dress with blue flowers.
this is a blue dress. She goes, Abby, that's a white dress. I said, this is not a white dress. This is a blue dress. She said, Abby, that dress is white with blue flowers. That's a white dress. And I look back at it. I did wear this white dress with blue flowers with white heels to a wedding. So, Hannah, I apologize.
Yeah,
Don't make that mistake.
She probably didn't think of it.
She didn't think anything of it. But I am embarrassed in hindsight.
Unless you're supposed to wear white, then wear white. Some people are doing that these days.
Oh, like a white wedding? It's kind of fun.
Thank you to Cozy Earth for sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
You know that outfit that you live in? Yeah. For a lot of us, it's not even planned. It's just what we keep grabbing. And Cozy Earth's jogger sets are exactly that. The thing that you reach for first because it genuinely just feels that good.
Those outfits are just on repeat. I just get them from the dryer, wear them, and then I'm just sad until they're clean again. back on my body.
Back on. The bamboo is soft, it's stretchy, it's breathable. It's everything that you want.
They're honestly soft enough to sleep in, but put together enough to answer the door or to run errands in.
Yeah.
They're lightweight, breathable, and made from viscose from bamboo, which is great living here in a very hot climate. It's very breathable. You're not going to get sticky, swampy, might I say.
Cool to the touch. It's honestly just perfect. Cozy Earth's Lake House clogs put the whole outfit together too. With a cushioned footbed, a soft interior, and an easy slip-on silhouette, they are supportive enough to stand in and cozy enough to forget that you're wearing them. You guys should definitely try these for yourself. Cozy Earth offers a 30-day return policy and a lifetime warranty.
You genuinely are not going to be disappointed by Cozy Earth's quality.
Everything's
They
amazing.
are high-end, and you get what you pay for.
Exactly.
You seriously do. This spring, give yourself the kind of comfort that lives with you all day, not just the moment you get home. Head to CozyEarth.com and use our code ABBY for an exclusive 20% off. That's code ABBY for an exclusive 20% off. And if you see a post-purchase survey, mention that you heard about Cozy Earth right here. Comfort lives here. Okay, I have a do for wedding guests.
Okay.
Please be fun on the dance floor.
Woo!
Like when people are all just sitting back, when everyone's trying to dance. Like I feel like I've been to a lot of weddings where it's like the bride and the groom and their like wedding party is like trying, which is that's their job, to try to make it fun. Maybe I care too much about the dance party, but I really care about this, and I feel like it made my wedding so like I loved this part of my wedding so much. Like try to be fun.
Yeah.
Try to participate. Don't just be sitting back. Get sweaty.
Get sweaty.
Do the cheesy dances. Like have fun. I like something I loved about our wedding is that it wasn't even just the young people on the dance floor. Like there was like older couple, like everyone was having fun on the dance floor, and it just made it so fun for Matt and I.
Yeah.
Like that was really fun.
I have some strong opinions on this and advice that I'm going to share on our Patreon extended episode because this unlocks something that I feel strongly about.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a strong opinion that I will
Also
good
share.
idea. I'm going to save it for the
Okay, I'm going
Patreon.
to save it for the Patreon because these opinions are strong.
This one could be crazy.
Okay, my last dote for guests. Yeah, don't say bye to the groom and bride at the end of the
That's a
wedding.
good one. They don't
Caleb
care.
always wants to go say bye out of like respect and be like, thank you for the wedding. It was beautiful. Congratulations. I'm like, do not stop their dance party to go say bye because then it's sad. Like I remember feeling sad when people said bye because the night was ending. I was like, this is such a special day.
So you guys
and it was
don't
so
stay
fun.
till the end.
Well, it was late. No, not always. Not in the last couple years. We don't always stay till the end. But I'm like, you know, I don't know. Just don't say bye. I'm like, let's just sneak out and not draw attention to the fact that we're leaving their party. You know?
Yeah,
It's a
that's
bummer.
good advice.
It's a bummer. You can say bye to the parents. Don't say bye to the bride and groom.
Don't do a long speech. And this is my personal opinion. Don't cuss in your speech. At a wedding, come on. There's all types of people. It's a classy, formal event.
Yeah.
This happened many times. I will say, I'm like, this is going really long. I think the sweet spot, 4 minutes is beautiful. Great amount of time.
For a speech.
If you're going over 10, someone's got to take the mic.
You got to cut it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And also keep it clean. And don't share things that are going like we can have a joke for the reception, but let's not make it messy for everyone.
I love a roast. I love a roast personally. Like a
At
roast
the
speech.
reception,
Yeah. What are you talking about?
sometimes it gets a little casual at ceremonies sometimes, which is what I was going to
There's
bring it up.
speeches at ceremonies?
Not a speech. I'm talking about, this is a separate thing that I was talking about for the bride's portion.
Okay. I'm confused.
Like if the officiant is like trying to,
to be funny?
be the main character.
Oh, yeah. We don't like that.
You're like,
Just tell me what to say.
no,
This is
keep
my
it
vows.
formal. It's
Yeah,
a
you
formal
should.
thing. But also, I think just you can make a tasteful joke.
Yeah.
Tasteful joke.
I
And
think it can be funny and like kind of mean, but I think it shouldn't be shameful.
also just know that all kinds of people are there, like
Yeah.
from their
Grandparents to
childhood,
their children.
grandparents, friends.
Yeah.
Like keep a awareness there going
Yeah,
on.
I would agree.
I've seen some that are going really, really low, and I'm like, well, this is a nice formal event here.
Yes, I agree. Should we go to bride?
Let's do the brides. These are fun.
This is really fun. I've been to a couple weddings that have done this. If your budget allows, do a late night dance floor dinner, like a second dinner. whether it's inexpensive, maybe it's French fries and chicken strips and burgers, or you have a food truck come or something. Fun. Something to where after the party's going and the dancing's been had and you're hungry again, you have something fun for your guests to go eat and chow. Or maybe they want to take a break from dancing and go eat. It's so fun. It's such a good idea. I've loved the weddings that have had that.
That's fun.
Yeah, it makes it feel like, I don't know. It makes it feel like a full night thing, even if it's not later into the night, you know?
That's fun. I've never been to a wedding with that.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Did we have something at ours? Cookies
yeah, maybe they have.
Or something.
I feel like you guys, I was not there.
Yeah,
for some reason, why do I feel like you guys did have
feel like
something?
I don't remember.
I feel like we did have something.
Like something passed around or.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
in a little bag to go.
Yeah.
For the bride, I would say, once again, these are just my opinions. I said don't overdo your makeup because I feel like there's been certain times where I will see someone's wedding photos or like, just like, I'm like, oh, they're not actually necessarily recognizable. Like I want to look like, I was really glad I looked like myself on my wedding day.
I would agree. Yeah.
Like, and I feel like also a lot of things with like big, like over the top makeup, it does tend to sway towards a trend.
Yep.
And then you're like, okay, you'll look at your photos later on. And you're like, why did I do that? Like trends that'll come and go, like extreme contour or thick eyeliner or those big lashes, like fake lashes. Like you might be like, I just kind of wish I did something that felt more like me and I looked like myself for these.
Totally. If your thing is a smoky eye, do a smoky eye.
Do
if you've never done a
is.
smoky eye in your life, your wedding is not the time to do a smoky eye.
You're also just, it's more risky because you're more likely to dislike it down the line because you're like, that's not what I normally look like.
Totally.
Thick brow or like really dark brows. If you don't normally fill them in that much, like let's just.
Don't do it.
Do something that makes you feel elevated, but like do something that feels like you. Like your face looks like your face.
Totally. I agree. That's a really good one. Yeah, I'm grateful. I did mine really natural. Just like enhance your natural beauty.
Your makeup looks so good.
Thanks. Yeah, Aurora, she did a great job. This is something that Caleb had us do in the moment that was really sweet. And he tells this advice to a lot of people. I think he told you guys this. But at dinner, sit down, take a deep breath, hold hands with your husband, and just like slowly take in all the people there in the room. Like, there's not many other times in your life, maybe your funeral, where like everyone you love.
That's not in your life.
You're right. So there's never again a time in your life where every single person in your room, all your friends, all your family are going to be there together just to celebrate you and be excited and happy, and you're going to get to experience it too. And so just sit there and look around and just take in that moment. That's like a very memorable moment from our wedding too, because you're rushing around, you're stressed, you're going, there's so much happening, it's exciting. And then you just get there and it's like, let's just pause and just like recognize where we are. And it was really sweet.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Caleb did that to us on the dance floor. It was sweet. I remember that.
That's sweet.
I don't know that I would have thought to do this. I definitely didn't plan this in advance. It's one of those things that just kind of happened, and I'm so grateful it did. This is, Matt and I, when we got married, we didn't do any type of social media. But the night of the wedding, when we got back to our hotel room, I'm like still in the dress, he's still in his suit. I don't know why Matt thought to do this. I feel like their family is like good documenters. Also, if there's stuff all over me, it's because I just had to help a kid, and it came at the cost of like peanut butter, slobber. I don't know what that is. But you guys know. It's fine.
Okay.
And we sat down and we kind of just made a video talking to ourselves as we were married. Like say like we're like just remember how you feel right now, like how in love you feel, how many people just came to witness your wedding. And I feel like we unintentionally made it for like hard times in marriage. Like for it's like, so if we're like mad at each other or it feels like, oh, we're just like in a roommate stage or I don't know, whatever it can be, because these times will happen.
Right.
We both will watch that video together and it's just for us. No one else has literally ever seen this video. It's never been posted, certainly. But it's so sweet because we're like, that's still us.
Yeah.
Like that is us. The people that chose to get married, that were so in love and so giddy that day, like, I don't know, something about that video just makes it so easy to tap into that again. You're like, this silly argument that we're in is really not that important because this is what we entered into. And remember how we were like when we were entered into this? It's obviously you're going to change and evolve, and your marriage is going to like grow both of you in certain ways that change you as individuals and as a couple. But having that was, I love that.
Yeah.
And I've told a couple random people to do it, and they were like, it's so fun. Like, we're just like mad. We're like, oh, should we watch the video?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of fun. It's just a quick video of like,
dang. I wish we would have done that.
And we also kind of made it for our kids in the future too.
Oh,
like we talked to our kids in that little video too.
Oh my gosh, I wish we would have done that. Yeah. That's really sweet. That's really good advice. That should have been your number one.
It was my number one, dude.
Oh, perfect. I love that. Okay, mine, I'm moving on to my don'ts. While you're going positive, I'm going negative.
I'm all over the place.
I also said don't have too many speeches, and I think this can go, I'll turn this into a do. Do have open mic at your rehearsal dinner.
Oh, yeah, let that be the time.
So don't have long speeches at your wedding because it's painful for the guests. Really painful. I mean, I have a couple, have your main, but not too many. Don't have any more than like your maid of honor, groom, and dad. You know what I mean? Like
my dad didn't even do it. He couldn't.
Your husband.
Matt did ours.
Just, keep it small at the wedding, but at your rehearsal dinner, have an open mic where people can just go up and just shower you with love and praises and words of encouragement and words of advice. I have gone to so many rehearsal dinners where they do that, and it's sometimes I love those nights more than the wedding sometimes because it's so intimate. It's so special, and it's just truly memorable. And you do want to be, like, people should shower you with words. And so I don't always think the reception is the place to do that. But,
yes,
like, there should be a place, and that's the rehearsal dinner. So make sure you make your rehearsal dinner so, I don't know, just intentional. Don't brush over your rehearsal dinner because it's a beautiful night.
I agree there. And my sister, she and her husband, they're, like, a little more on the shyer side, and they didn't want to do any speeches at the wedding. And they didn't have an open mic at the rehearsal dinner either, but they let the maid of honor and the best man do speeches at the rehearsal dinner. Sweet. So I did my speech there. And I think that also, even if you're like, I don't want speeches, give them that opportunity to love on you guys and like say some things to you guys because they have thoughts about you guys and want to shower you, and so like
totally
let them do that for you.
I love wedding speeches. Don't get me wrong, I love like those main ones because I do think it's important to like share positive things with the couple, just not too many of them.
My best friend growing up, and she's still like one of my really dear friends, her siblings prepared a whole song, and it sounds so cheesy, but it was so well done.
Wow.
And they changed the whole lyrics to the song to be specific to her and her fiance.
Aww.
And I was like, what a cool way to incorporate this.
Yeah.
They had, I'm sure, like they had so many exchanges, but like it was at the wedding, and it was so cool. That's obviously very niche for like a musically inclined artistic family,
right.
But it was so good and so cute.
Yeah.
You have to watch it.
Oh my gosh.
I have a whole video. It was so good.
I think you showed it to me. It was Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Hamilton.
So special.
So cute. I think about that one a lot. You can only do it at the wedding if it's in musical number, as far as I'm concerned. Just kidding. Okay, well I guess I'll do a don't now. I was talking about this with my mom, and she brought this one up, and I was like, honestly, that is kind of a good one. Don't just ask for cash. I feel like this is kind of where we're swinging now, where it's like, it's so practical, right? Yeah. You're like, I'll get what I need as I need it, and like I can just use cash on anything. I think everyone knows they have that option already if they want to give cash. Mm-hmm. I think as some guests, especially probably your older guests, really want to give you a specific gift attached to. Addie's like nodding because she's a gift. Like she feels like she's a gift
Loved
person.
by gifts.
And I do think that it is special for like people to know that they're like what they're giving you, and I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a nice thing, but also you are getting the gift, so it's nice both ways. I think everyone knows that they can give you cash if you want, or they can write a check. But to have some gift options for people to buy off your registry, I think that's meaningful to people. And I know what you got me for my wedding.
Me?
Yeah, you and your mom. This was just for my bridal shower, but you and your mom got me that salad bowl and tongs I use like every Sunday.
Oh yeah, I have the same one. The same bowl.
You guys I love that bowl. It's beautiful. And it's kind of fun for me too now. I know like what people got me, and I think about people like a lot, and so it might seem like impractical, but it is. I think it's a nice thing to do.
Yeah,
for your
I think also with the cash thing, at least for me, if someone gives me cash, even for my birthday or Christmas or my wedding, it just kind of got spent on it didn't go towards wedding things.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I spent it on. Blake and I probably just kept it and used it on date night so it wouldn't go in the budget versus like buying the rest of the things on our registry. Or I might have even just put it in the bank account and put it towards savings. Like instead of someone being like, here's this gift and it being that money put towards those things.
Yeah.
Good. Different trains of thought. Love it.
Abby's like, just ask for cash.
Give me money.
No, all the gifts. I had a lot of showers though. So people got basically all of our gifts off of our registry for our showers. And so like the actual wedding day came and people were just really generous with their cash, which was, I think at the end of the night, I felt so overwhelmed. I was like, whoa, people are so generous. And so maybe it's like a different form of generosity that I felt, it was like a gift, I don't know, versus like,
But like you had a registry.
yeah, I did. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
out.
to have a registry, like have an option where
For
people
sure.
can get you a gift. That's not just a random gift too, because that will also happen.
No, yeah, you should definitely have a packed, stacked registry.
With a multitude of price ranges.
Yes, agreed.
Sometimes I open someone's registry, I'm like,
Okay.
this is all Crate and Barrel.
Like,
I don't really know you that well.
gift card it is. literally. Okay, my next don't. This is a hot take. This is don't have a first look. And there's a lot of schools of thoughts on this. And I understand logistically why people do first looks. And so they could do pictures beforehand. But the other most memorable part of our wedding was the anticipation of them opening the doors and me locking eyes with Caleb for the first time that day.
I was sobbing.
I ugly cried, which you know what? I love those pictures because it was the most memorable moment of both of our lives. And it was just truly so incredible.
Yes.
It felt like they were opening
the same
heaven's
thing.
gates, like that's
Did you do a first look at it?
amazing.
None of us did a first look.
Yeah, and I know that's not common, and we did have longer pictures and like a longer cocktail hour to like get all of our pictures in, which that's not always the most fun for guests, but who cares? Like it is so special seeing like oh man, I just can't even put into words how beautiful and amazing it was. The anticipation was unreal.
Okay, this is a do that I wish I didn't have to say this. I wish I didn't have, I wish it wasn't the case. I wish it wasn't reality. I wish it wasn't, there just wasn't a thing. But I do think that you need to write thank you cards still.
Yeah, for your wedding, yeah.
Yeah. But with a caveat, I do think your husband needs to write thank you cards as well.
Agreed.
It's a shared responsibility. But I will say, I personally am one that I'm like, there's very few things where I'm like, I think you should write a thank you card for. In which case, I honestly think wedding might be the only thing that I'm like, because sometimes, especially in this modern era, like I said, you send the gifts directly to their house. You don't even know if they got it or not.
Right.
And so I hate to say it because I hated writing them.
I know. It took me a year.
It took a long time.
It took me a year to write them all.
And I do think it should be a shared responsibility.
Yeah.
But you both have to, I think you should do it. I think you should.
I know. I felt like for my showers, it was my responsibility.
Yes.
The
I did them all for
the
the
shower ones
I
were
actually
mine.
did them all for our wedding too.
I think I
I
But
made
then in
Blake do the ones
hindsight-
from his family. I made Blake do those ones. Like anyone who was invited from his side of the family, he wrote
smart.
those.
Yeah, this is a great gift. If you're throwing someone a bridal shower, have the people when they walk in write their envelope with their name and address on it and have stamps there. And that's like a really amazing shower gesture to do for your brides because that was the hardest part, honestly, was addressing all the envelopes.
That's what our mother-in-law did.
Teresa did all those?
Yeah.
For her friend's shower?
Yes.
Yes, I think that's maybe where I got the idea.
Yeah.
It's a huge blessing.
Because, it's one of those things. It's just
Yeah, it's hard, but it's important.
it is hard.
Because you
but
are
it's
grateful,
important.
and people spend a lot of money.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. It's
Yeah.
just a wedding. You're only gonna do it one time.
Totally.
Maybe, hopefully,
Hopefully,
one time.
yeah. I have some more that I think we're going to move the rest of the
Yeah,
Patreon.
I'm gonna keep my more out of pocket ones for the Patreon.
Same. I do have some out of pocket ones. I feel like these ones are gonna these are practical and good, and like I think people will actually get value from these ones. The other ones are like funny hot.
This is just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Right, exactly. Yeah, we'll continue the rest of this conversation over on Patreon, and we'll give us some more fledged out of our list. And we're gonna pick back up here with book club.
Voicemails.
And always hungry. Thank you, BetterHelp, for supporting this portion of today's episode.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month and a time to open up the conversation and prioritize taking care of our mental well-being. It's also a reminder that you don't have to go through anything alone. Because with today's sponsor, BetterHelp, there's someone who's always with you, someone who's trained to listen. Wow. And for me personally, I feel like things really changed for me when I became a mom. I felt much more of this responsibility to make sure I'm showing up as the best version of myself every day. A lot of that started with unpacking so many things that I never thought carried weight, that were carrying weight. It's also great just to have that accountability and that check-in with like, what's going on? What needs to change? What areas do I need to grow in? I've seen a lot of benefits from it personally.
That's amazing. Also having a third-party person who doesn't know you, doesn't always know the situation, can give you unbiased help. BetterHelp makes therapy accessible wherever you are, whether online or through the app. Take the quiz and get matched with a licensed therapist quickly. You can switch anytime at no extra cost if it's not the right fit. 82% of clients recommend their therapist, which is really awesome.
I love how accessible it is because sometimes it's just not realistic to get in person to therapy.
Sure.
And this works for you on your schedule at your own home. You really can't beat that. So click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/always to get 10% off your first month of therapy, because no one should have to go through anything alone. BetterHelp is here with you. Okay, book club time.
Woo!
Book club.
We
Just
read
Friends.
Just Friends by Haley Pham. Her first book. She's a YouTuber. You've followed her for such a long time, huh?
I have.
I mean, I'm big fans of her husband, Ryan Trahan, and I think they're a sweet couple. So I was excited to support her in her first book journey.
Since before she became a book YouTuber.
Really?
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yes, and as I was reading this book, I was like, how often do you read an author's debut novel?
Right.
I don't think I've ever read anyone's debut novel.
I don't think I have either.
Especially like to publish your day. I feel like a lot of people write a lot and then, and I just kept thinking like how I literally was like, fiction writing might be one of the most vulnerable things to release to the the vastness of the internet and the world.
Why?
Because fiction is just like purely coming from your imagination and like your own voice in a way through another character. Like it just feels like you would think sharing your own life feels personal, but for me, like it feels vulnerable. But I would feel more vulnerable sharing like something that I like created.
Yeah.
And this is a personal thing maybe, but something I created, I'm like, this is I don't know. It's so new too. It's hard to do a new thing and to do it at such a big public scale. So I have so much respect for her for like releasing this when she already had like so many eyes on her.
Yeah.
And I know just from following her journey, it like did not come easily. Like you don't just write a whole chapter book and it's like, oh, done.
Right.
Like, especially because I feel like she was so deeply involved in the process. Whereas, like, I've heard there's like, I'm sure there's ways around
actually writing your own book.
Yeah, totally. And I don't think that was her process at all. And so she documented so much of it. And so, like, I just have like major props to her for this whole project.
Agreed. I was thinking about that.
Can I get my copy of it?
Yeah, go get it. Go get it.
Sorry.
Cute.
And I have it in my Always Here book bag. I love it. So cute. Abigail got me this for Christmas. It's so sweet.
Shout out Carly.
This is the book.
Yay.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
Like anytime you venture into something new and you're so public about it, you're just so open to opinion. Like it's so vulnerable. And so I just read it with a lot of admiration of her. Like, wow, this is really brave and really, really impressive. I genuinely enjoyed reading the story. For her first book, I was like, wow, she's got so much potential, like so talented. I thought the storyline was really cute. I actually enjoyed that their relationship. Like I feel like sometimes when you're reading a book and like when two people break apart and they get back together, it's kind of like one big moment and then they're back together. I actually liked in the story how you saw in Blair's mind like how she kind of struggled with getting back and like the process of them getting back together. I loved how she drew that out. I don't read that very often in many books.
Yeah. I think the whole story was very wholesome and sweet.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I love that they got married. And like I also love being like having met my husband when we were very young, like history, like growing up together, that aspect, like
same. It brought back a lot of feelings.
Yeah. I love that. But the best part, in my opinion, did you see the dedication?
Yes. It was so sweet.
It's so sweet. It says, for Ryan, who's her husband, who made my life a romance book before I discovered them.
I read that to Caleb and I was like, oh my gosh, because he's a big Ryan fan.
Very sweet.
In the acknowledgments page, she wrote something sweet to him too.
So sweet.
I know.
Yeah, I think the whole book was very wholesome. Like, I feel like it could be great if you have, like, it's great for a wide audience of people. I would say, especially, like, if I would have read this, like, as a new reader, like a new adult reader, or even, like, in high school, I think this would be a great book.
Yeah,
It's so cute. Look at that.
Yeah, agreed.
And all the illustrations at the front of the covers were really cute.
This would be a really cute book if you wanted to read something with your daughter and, like, she's a young adult in high school. This is, like, a great book that you can read together.
It's a quick read.
Quick read, entertaining, sweet, wholesome.
The coffee shop element is very sweet as well.
Yep. I want to go to this town, Seabrook.
Yes.
And I want to see the cottage.
I know. Yeah. Is it a real cottage?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
You want to go to this town that she made up?
Yeah, I want to go to this fake town in California.
I think it's based off of
a real place.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I thought it was really cute and
it's made up,
easy.
but it's based off of like. Yeah. What do you?
No, I thought it was really cute, easy to read. I thought it was like not too heavy either way. Like the highs weren't super high and the lows weren't super low. So I felt like it was like it's not making you go deep into those like trenches. That's why I think it's really good for like new readers or like teenagers would probably be. And it's not like too spicy or anything like that.
It's not spicy at all.
It's not spicy at all.
Zero spice.
Really,
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
I will say too, I think that I feel like she did touch on some heavier topics, but in a way that's not like, it's not going to like evoke strong emotion out of you. Like if you're worried about that, but like she does talk about grief in a way that I was like, that's very profound. And like that did, like there's times where she's like talking about how like, because the character in the book, which also there's aspects too, like if you're maybe come from like an immigrant family, which I think that
I think she is.
Yes. And so that was an interesting like dynamic in the book too to read about.
For sure it was.
But also like she does touch on grief a lot. That's a heavy like subplot or not subplot, but like
I think it's main plot.
it's a trope in it. I don't know.
I don't know what terms are.
But she talks about grief in a way that I thought was really cool. Something that stood out to me in the conversation about grief is when she's talking about the character loses like her like great aunt that is very like pivotal to her life. She talks about how like there was a period of time where she was feeling like angry towards her friends and like how they were like she felt like they weren't handling her grief well. And then she talked about the character coming to this realization that like it is her responsibility to like invite people in on that, which I think was something I haven't heard a lot, like that thought. And I was like, that's actually very, like that was a really interesting way to think about it.
Yeah.
And I think that's very gracious to like friends in your life and a great way to view it too. And then you could see that the friends did want to be a part of like her life. They just didn't really know how important this person was to her. And like also like the thought of like her changing her life trajectory completely. Like she had these high hopes of being this author in New York City and then like slowing down and like changing things and like how her life looks different. That is like a really cool, I guess, like coming of age element of the book too. Yeah. So yeah, I think it was a really sweet book that also had some deeper.
It had depth.
It had some depth to it too.
Yeah, it did. Hearing her speak about like grief and her emotions, I think I relate a lot to the character in that sometimes I just don't want to share my emotion. And so hearing her process like why it's important to share her emotions with people and like how it benefits the other person, I actually was like, wow, this is really good for me to read. I'm getting a lot out of this. So just on your aspect of that, like I really enjoyed reading that.
That stood out to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also when she was talking about grief, something else that stood out was when she was talking about how it was so weird after she had just lost her aunt. It was so weird that people were like, I don't remember exactly how she said it, but we're like just going to the grocery store and just like going and doing their life. And I think there is like a jarring moment when something so tragic happens to you. You're like, how are you just going about your life, like doing these light everyday tasks, and like my whole life just got upended. And I think she talked about it in a way that was like it felt really real.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't just like overall this book I would say is very safe to pick up if you're like by the pool and you're just like picking it up on a vacation. But there's some depth to it that will like connect you to the characters.
Yeah.
That makes you care about them. And so I also just realized on the back that Mari McFarlane wrote a review, and that's like one of her favorite authors. So that's probably really cool for her.
Whoa, that's really cool.
And Lynn Painter, who's one of her that author made her want to like fall in love with reading and want. So I'm like, that's really cool.
That's really, I didn't know it. I've never heard any of that. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's just really, really sweet for her. And I just feel like as another creator, like I commend her so much for doing something. Like, I don't know that I would be that brave to put something out there like this. Yeah. Like, it's just, there's a lot on the line. Like, you can't just like try something and like.
There's a lot of opinions.
There's just so much, you're already diving into the deep end of the pool. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't even get a chance to learn to swim, you know? And so I just think that this is like absolutely something to be praised. So.
Agreed. Yeah.
It was a good
something
read.
Specific about books like this, or there's a part of this book that I'm like, it angers me in other books. When you can tell, Declan loves her.
I know.
And she's like, I don't know. I'm like,
wake up, sister.
Come on. I'm like, I can tell. I'm not even there. Like books like that, I'm like, come on.
So right, Addie. I loved Declan. I was like,
I loved
Declan. It's a good man, Savannah.
Okay, wait.
It's a good man, Savannah.
Okay, spoiler, I'm 85% of the way through.
That's okay, Addie. You didn't need to admit that.
Dude, did this other guy ever come back in the picture? The tall guy at the coffee shop?
No, that's a good thought, Addie.
Never? That she gave her number to? He never texted her?
That was kind of left in the dust, wasn't it?
Do you remember? Did anything happen?
No, he never came back.
No, he doesn't.
Missed.
The mother-in-law
there,
plot story was interesting. When you get there, Addie, we'll have to talk about it.
Oh, the end?
No, the mother-in-law.
Oh, I'm there.
She's not a mother-in-law.
I'm there.
Oh, Gwen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She, like, pulled her aside?
Yeah, but at the end, there's,
they have another conversation?
They have a redemption.
Okay, good.
Yeah, redemption arc.
Yeah,
I think the friends were right. It's giving crazy mother-in-law behavior.
It totally was.
But also, I'm like, just be honest with him that your mom did just say something to me. Like, that's what I wish she would have done. Like,
yeah.
Your mom did just say that to me.
I do hate miscommunication.
Yeah, it's hard to read. Yeah.
It's hard to read unless it's done, like, super well. Because, like, really good irony, like, you know, think about, like, Shakespeare. Like, when you know something that the characters don't know, like, it's so good. But sometimes when it's just, like, oh, this is such a, you can fix this so easy. I know. Like, so you're like, years
totally.
Lost. Dang it.
So true.
But, yeah, no, it was really sweet.
Okay, we're going to do voicemails. We're running out of time. We're going to do one voicemail.
Okay, we'll do one.
One voicemail.
This is an interesting one.
Ask Abby.
Hi, I just had my first kid. He is 4 months old and perfect. And I was wondering how you guys navigate the conversation of how many kids is right for your family. I feel like I want to have just him and also 18 children at the same time. Any advice would be great. Thanks.
That sounds like 4 months.
That does sound like 4 months. He'll be fine. Just give yourself like a year. Yeah, it'll be good.
I love how she said, I just had my first kid. Yeah, it's like, I feel like people are like, he's had a baby.
Yeah. And I believe he is perfect. He's so perfect.
Seriously.
Congratulations.
What would you say?
You know what? I feel like we've kind of started with a number in our head and we're going to work towards that. It's kind of like a thing where it's like, hey, we have an end goal in sight, and no matter how hard it gets in between, we've just committed to that. And if we can't get there, we'll be, we'll take that when it comes. But in our head, we're just going to keep saying our number over and over and over again until we get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there does feel like there's like a rushing period that happens at like 4 or 6 months where like for me at least, where I was like, I need to make another one right now. Like,
I've never felt that.
No, I felt like I just was like, I think it was because it was all I could think about. So I was like, I want my brain back. Like, I need to get to this number because I was like, all I could think about was like being a mom and 2 babies, and like I couldn't. So I will say, being a parent to a 4-month-old, as you know, you already know this, but like I just am going to reiterate, is so different from being a parent to a 2-year-old, which is so different from like a parent of a 3-year-old. I think if you just give it some time and like let the dust settle, it'll become clear in conversation with your husband, like what feels right for your family. And I feel like I'm really grateful for this perspective. I can see a difference. I already can like now see into the future more like how it's going to change more. Like your capacity will shift. Yeah. That's the other thing too. I fully believe like your capacity grows and you will amaze yourself. Yep. Like, I feel like my capacity with 2 kids is already, like, I'm like, I have some wiggle room, so we're going to definitely be able to get this third kid. Like, I feel like it just keeps spreading a little bit, which I'm so grateful for, because at the beginning, I couldn't even fathom taking care of my one baby. Right. And it will just, you spread yourself and you grow and you figure it out. And totally. So,
I would agree.
Give yourself time.
Give yourself time. You'll figure it out. And I feel like even with Vivian, I'm like, I feel satisfied, but I don't feel complete. And I feel like there'll become a time where I stop feeling satisfied, you know, and it's like, okay, I'm ready for another one. So, I don't know. You'll handle those conversations as they come and go.
Hey, Abby and Addie. This is Anna. I know you gals are prevalent on the internet and have your social media presences. Love it. And I'm wondering if you try to limit your screen time otherwise. What's your relationship to like scrolling and consuming media? Do you give yourself like a time limit? What's that look like for you? Because sometimes I just be on the phone all day. Yeah. Anyways, love to you all. Really enjoy listening. Love laughing with you. And keep up the good work. Aloha.
Sweet.
That's good.
It's a good question. I feel like I've kind of been playing around with this. I feel like I don't scroll during the day. I really try not to. I'm not perfect. Obviously, some days I do. But I'm like, okay, I'm okay scrolling on the toilet. I scroll on the toilet and I scroll before bed. And those are kind of my times. The other times, I try not to. When CJ and Vivian are awake, I try not to scroll.
Yeah, I think my relationship with like screen time and like limits for myself comes more from motherhood than from being like posting online myself. Because it does just like anybody listening, like it hurts your productivity. Yeah. And it also for me, like it would hurt my mental health. Like at times where I'm like, I feel like I'm doing all these things, but I'm really just wasted a bunch of time. And I would get down on myself as like a bad cycle. Yeah. I'm not perfect at it, but I don't have TikTok or other social medias on my phone, but I have YouTube. I have YouTube and Instagram. I have it on for 30 minutes for Instagram because that's the one that I'm more likely to like scroll a bunch. Yeah. But usually I end up having to extend that at some point, and because even just to get like necessary work tasks, it'll take more than 30 minutes. Right. But I think if I didn't have work online, 30 minutes would be great for like scrolling and getting whatever you want. But yeah, it's just also maybe, it's just personal thing, but it is something like as a mom, I felt more like, okay, I need to be a better steward of my time. And it's so easy to bring it out when you're around the kids. It's hard to contain it to, so it's like, I contain it to an amount of time, you contain it to like a setting. And I think both of those can work.
Yep, totally. It's good.
It's good that you're thinking about that.
Mine's different. I'm like, if I'm not reading my book, like a book, then I know I'm scrolling more often. Like I'll scroll before bed rather than reading my book before bed. And so I pertain it to, I'm like, oh, I'm reading my book, so I'm not scrolling as much.
We never scroll before bed.
I do because Caleb goes to bed so early, so I'm just like, ugh, what am I going to do with my time? I could sleep, but why would I do that?
Blake and I will watch a show, because we go to bed at different times, because I go to bed way before him. We'll watch a show.
Every night you go to bed by yourself?
Yeah.
Same.
We watch a show. The show ends. I go to bed. I read my book.
Matt would love
Blake
that.
Blake just scrolls on his phone until he's tired and then goes to bed.
I get so sad.
It is a little. I mean, I got over it quickly, but I didn't want to go to bed that early, so. You know, it's my cross to bear.
It's hard for me. Sometimes Matt will lay down with me until I fall asleep sometimes, and then he'll leave. But then the whole time I'm like, he's going to leave.
Caleb doesn't care about that. He's just like, I'll go to bed.
Neither do I. I'm just like, see you in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. Okay, quickly we'll wrap up with Always Hungry.
I have the best recipe.
What is it?
It is blueberry lemon sweet rolls from Ambitious Kitchen. I made these like 5. Have I ever made these for you?
No, but I've seen you make them.
Okay, I'll have to make them for like Sunday.
They're
dinner or
double
something.
rise though, huh?
They are. So they take a little bit of time. I know. It's something that you have to do the night before and then finish in the morning if you want them for like the day. But they are a lemony dough and then a homemade blueberry jam filling inside and then a lemon cream cheese frosting.
Yum.
And they are decadent.
I want that.
They're very good. They're fluffy, they're light, they're sweet, they're springy. Add it to your list.
I am going to do breakfast burritos. This was not a recipe I created. It was from a bodybuilder on TikTok that my brother-in-law sent me. And Josh, give him credit. Yeah.
So good job. Good find, Josh.
Josh made them, and I was like, I need that recipe.
When he made those for Christmas, I ate one every day.
I will say they are labor intensive.
Yeah,
especially if you get the raw tortillas, which I really recommend because the tortilla makes or breaks a burrito. They're labor intensive, but you will be thankful because you batch create a bunch of them and just throw them in the freezer, and then you microwave them in the morning. And whenever I was stocked on those, it was so great. I really wish I would have the energy to redo that. For those of you that leave a review or subscribe, like, rate, we're very thankful for you.
Yes.
And we want to shout out Lainey Liberty. That's really smart. I see what you did there. Roll with the homies. She gave Always Here 5 stars. It says, this podcast is such a needed sense of community for every phase and transition of womanhood. If you're looking for a dose of girl talk, sympathy, giggles, and inspo to end your week, this is the place. Honestly, my only complaint is that the show is too new to binge old episodes yet. Thanks for being always here.
Oh,
that's
a really good review. Thank you so much.
So nice, so thoughtful.
Seriously, if you guys want to call in and leave a voicemail or a question and be a part of the show, you guys can call 602-456-9690. We love the voicemails. Thank you guys for participating and being a part of the Always Here community.
Yeah, and for those that submitted into, like, we basically have started doing these weekly.
Yeah, we
Our
have.
question box is so fun.
It is so fun. It helps us kind of get into the groove. I feel like it like loosens me up a little bit.
Yeah, I get to the kinks out. Some of them stay. But.
Right. Guys, go check out our Patreon. Join us over there. It's going to be a whole Always Here party. And I think that's it.
Yeah, until next time.
Remember we're always here.